gotta focus on yourself, on your faith, on your dreams, on your mind, on your health, yeah. You gotta work, never tell, keep your head down, find what you love and excel, yeah.
The battle is on. How does the OPPO X9 Ultra compare with the Vivo X300 Ultra? OPPO's biggest innovation this year is its new 10x optical zoom, something very few flagship phones can match. So let's jump into the real-world camera results. Big thanks to my tech partner over in China for providing this footage. I really appreciate the support in making this video happen. Hey everyone, Stella here from techiestreet. If you're into staying updated with the newest gadgets, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of our latest tech content. We started with 10x zoom photos, and honestly, the difference shows immediately. Both phones shot in 50-megapixel mode, but when you zoom in, the X300 Ultra turns distant text into blurry shapes. The X9 Ultra keeps numbers and letters much clearer. The same happens with faraway road signs. The X9 Ultra still lets you roughly read the text, while the X300 Ultra struggles. However, with bigger objects like speed signs and road markings, the gap becomes much smaller. But Vivo deserves credit here. Its image processing is impressive, keeping speed signs smooth and clean. Even more surprising, the X300 Ultra's 200-megapixel mode, despite being limited to around 85mm, still captures surprisingly readable images. In some cases, it gets remarkably close to OPPO's dedicated 10x optical zoom. Remember, these tests were done at very long distances. When subjects move closer, the differences become much harder to notice. Next, we tested video. At 4K 60 FPS, the X9 Ultra again delivers better detail and resolution at 10x zoom, but that doesn't mean the X300 Ultra is worse overall. We're only talking about zoom resolution here. Now let's look at everyday use. By default, both phones capture images at around 29 megapixels. To get full 50 megapixels, you need to switch on high-resolution mode manually. What really impressed me about the X300 Ultra is its flexibility. In 50-megapixel mode, it keeps full resolution from 14mm all the way to 230mm, even at unusual focal lengths like 15mm or 66mm. OPPO limits full-resolution shooting to preset zoom levels, such as 0.6x, 1x, 2x, 3x, 6x, and 10x. It covers the range, but offers less freedom in between. Looking at the next photos, OPPO initially looks sharper and more eye-catching, while Vivo's images seem flatter. But when it comes to color accuracy, the story changes. The X300 Ultra produces colors much closer to real life, while the X9 Ultra boosts contrast and saturation for a more dramatic look. Here's something interesting. Compare the X9 Ultra's natural mode with the X300 Ultra's vivid mode, and they look surprisingly similar. So if realistic colors matter to you, Vivo has the edge. After taking plenty of photos, the patterns stayed the same. OPPO looked sharper at first glance, but Vivo consistently reproduced greens and real-world colors more accurately. A closer inspection revealed another surprise. At the same focal length, Vivo actually preserves more fine details, while OPPO shows more signs of algorithm-based smoothing. Portrait photography also tells a different story. The X9 Ultra limits portrait shots to around 20 megapixels, while the X300 Ultra keeps the full 50 megapixel resolution, even with background blur effects. Using telephoto cameras, the X300 Ultra often delivers higher resolution, but once you push all the way to 460mm, OPPO's dedicated 10x optical zoom fights back and produces sharper, more detailed images. Why don't smartphone brands simply put a true 10x optical zoom camera in every flagship? The answer is simple: physics. A real 10x system usually creates a huge camera bump. OPPO found a clever workaround. It completely redesigned the internal layout by reversing the lens and sensor positions and adding 3 special cold mirrors to create the required optical path. Even more impressive, it minimized light loss from those reflections. The result? A genuine, high-quality 10x optical telephoto camera inside a smartphone. Now, OPPO isn't the first company to offer 10x optical zoom. Phones like Samsung's S26 Ultra have explored it before, but the X9 Ultra goes a step further with a larger, denser sensor. Bigger pixels and better light capture mean cleaner, sharper photos, especially at night. If you love telephoto photography and don't want to carry extra accessories, the X9 Ultra is built for you. It delivers seamless optical coverage from 14mm to 230mm and includes plenty of custom filters and color profiles. You can simply point and shoot, and the phone does the rest. This becomes even more obvious at 10x zoom, where minimal processing lets the hardware shine. The X300 Ultra takes a completely different approach. Instead of making creative choices for you, it focuses on natural and accurate colors, giving photographers more control. Its advanced color management system is incredibly impressive, and in some ways even goes beyond Apple's implementation. You can select your preferred color profiles while shooting or during editing. Another highlight is its excellent single-lens performance from 14mm to 220mm. Image quality stays consistently strong across the zoom range. And if that's not enough, Vivo also offers 200mm and 400mm enhancement filters for even more extreme photography. But here's where things get really interesting. Using a custom 3D printed adapter, you can reverse mount these filters and turn them into a macro photography setup. You can even combine the 200mm and 400mm accessories together to create unique visual effects. The possibilities for experimentation are genuinely exciting. In the end, the X300 Ultra delivers far greater creative freedom, while the X9 Ultra focuses on providing an easier, polished experience right out of the box. And that's our hands-on experience with the latest Ultra flagships from OPPO and Vivo. If you enjoyed this comparison, don't forget to hit like. It really supports the channel and helps us make more videos like this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.